Yeah,
This is
yeah.
an exciting evening for everyone because this is the first time we're actually doing this for the Game Awards. So first of all, we just want to run you through a couple of things that are going to happen tonight. One of the main things is before the awards start at 3:30 in the morning, which does sound intimidating to some people, but trust us, it's worth the wait.
Rookie numbers.
Rookie numbers. We'll be live streaming all the Game of the Year nominees, all 6 of them. That includes God of War, Red Dead Redemption 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, and Celeste.
Celeste.
Hell yeah. Obviously, in between these live streams, which are going to be half an hour each segment per game, we're going to be doing a bit of intervals, maybe catching up with the community, interacting with you guys. Please, if you're tuning in now, go to our YouTube channel, go to the stream, comment, click the like, click the subscribe, hit the notification, and just make sure that you interact with us. We would love to hear your feedback, and let's just have fun with the Game Awards.
Forgetting Rob's tradition here. It's
Kick the like button.
Click the like button.
There we go.
But we usually say that at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but we're starting.
But you know what? The video is going to be so cool anyway. Just click it anyway because it's going to be that good.
Just kick your
Just saying.
phones, tablets, computers.
Yeah, okay, don't do that. We cannot accept any legal responsibility for that. Thanks.
Alright, let me just introduce you to our wacky team here. First of all, that's Rob over there.
Hi.
This is Rico.
Hello.
I am Sam. No jokes, guys. And this is Keegan.
Hi guys.
And his beautiful beard.
Sounds like a movie title. I am Sam.
It's like that 70 shows where it's like, as you say our name, we're all supposed to be doing a random thing. Like halfway
Alright, guys. Formal introductions out the way. We're going to jump into some awesome games. The first game we're kicking off with is God of War, which is...
What a
as you can
game.
probably tell,
What a game.
What a game.
What a game.
Yeah.
We decided that we just actually start off with the most popular contender for Game of the Year because yeah, why not?
So if you are watching right now, let us know your favorite picks for Game of the Year out of the 6 nominees. And
Or even not. Even out of any games really. What game do you think should have been Game of the Year?
If you thought Fallout 76 is Game of the Year material,
Please leave.
Yeah, you might get banned from the chat.
Just say it first before putting that as a comment, like they have a family intervention. Also, Farming Simulator, I feel like it needs to
Yes, Farming Simulator was a seriously underrated title this year, and I'm really upset that no one takes the agricultural world seriously in digital gaming. Because seriously, this is ridiculous.
Alright guys, so like I said, formal introductions out the way. Welcome if you're joining in. This is the Nexus digital team. We're going to be with you the whole night. Hopefully we can keep you guys awake through all of these awesome live streams. And guys, are you ready to kick it off?
Yeah, let's
Ready.
go.
With a bunch of energy drinks and coffee in mind?
Yes.
Alright,
All the caffeine and sugar.
thanks a lot guys.
Cool.
And we will see you in a bit where we will start our first live stream of God of War.
Yeah.
See you
Boy.
Hi guys, and welcome back. Just as promised, we are kicking off our live stream of the Game Awards 2018 with a very popular contender for Game of the Year, God of War. This is an amazing game.
I'm actually so excited to be playing this again, even if it's just for half an hour.
Alright, yeah, so from 10:30 now to 11, we will be playing God of War. We're going to take you through the first half an hour of the game, and through this live stream, we're just going to be basically giving our thoughts on why we think God of War should be Game of the Year, why it's the popular choice, and we're going to be showing some awesome gameplay of the first half an hour if you haven't played the game yet.
Okay, shall we
Alright,
get this started?
let's jump straight into it.
Okay, we'll just go for a balanced experience.
Alright. So the first thing that everyone's asking is why is God of War the popular pick for Game of the Year? And my honest answer to that is why not? This is honestly one of the most anticipated games of the last decade, and I think Sony Santa Monica, the developers behind this, have actually done an amazing job with
Yeah,
this
no,
game.
I think as a cohesive experience, if I think back to my last year of gaming, as a cohesive experience as to what I've played, I found that God of War really stuck with me the most after I finished it. You know, it was one of those games you picked up and you couldn't stop playing until the credits rolled, and you were so sad when they did, you know.
So yeah, whenever I think about what should be a Game of the Year nominee, did the game make me smile? Did the game make me and sort of have and I think God of War just ticked all those boxes.
Yeah.
And especially towards the last hour.
I think one of the other things with this was that there were a lot of small moments that really just made you sit and absorb what the game was giving you. And for me, a game that can just make you slow down and say, like, you know, this is actually kind of special. It's the hallmark of a really, really good game. It's why God of War is also my favorite for Game of the Year this year.
Yeah, hands down. I mean, and like you were saying, there's just small emotional moments, and if you look on screen now, this is clearly one of them. It's for the first half an hour of the game, I should say, there's a lot of these like slow building moments. You know, bonding.
Found some.
San Andreas, and it's done so beautifully.
Yeah. And I mean, even if you just from a mechanical standpoint as well, if you just look at how pretty the game looks already, you know, for a game that came out, when, April? Yeah, it was April, right. Yeah. I mean, it's holding up very well to games that came out later in the year. You can see the sort of passion they've put into the game. I may be a bit biased, but yeah, I really like this game. I really do.
It is a definite, like, it's got the sort of middle ground of being quite emotional, but at the same time, incredibly action-packed. I mean, this is a lot of action for a God of War game. And that's saying a lot, because the last 3 God of War games, not counting the Century,
Still want me to tie it
have
to the
just
boat?
been non-stop action.
Yeah, they were all fun to finish, but they never really made you slow down.
Yeah, so this game gives you those moments of, you know, just slowing down and taking in what's going on with the characters and with the story, and I love that so much about this game.
And it's also one of those games, I remember the first time I played it, you know, watching Kratos just like lug this huge tree trunk, you know, one shoulder style. It was one of the only games where you first question and you're like, oh wait, no, this actually does make sense.
Yeah.
And it just balanced that really, really well.
Yeah. So obviously a few mechanical changes that they made, I think, to actually consider this probably the best God of War game out of the series, is the fact that they made a really bold decision to take away Kratos' iconic Blades of Chaos for this game and give you, in place of it, the Leviathan axe.
Different.
This is such a cool weapon. If you've seen the Thor movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Kratos' Leviathan axe sort of acts in a similar way where you can throw it and then call it back to you in like a quick motion. And I love that sort of, like, it's those small gameplay improvements that mean the world to this game.
Yeah. I mean, at first I also had my doubts, and it's like, how would this game survive without it? But I really do like that whole new sort of direction they took. They're like, we're going to do something different with it, and a lot of, I remember it did cause a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
Where people are like, how is this actually going to work? And it worked out pretty well.
Yeah. Now, sort of when you begin this game, there's a few things that you might have noticed that sort of for continuity's sake. What happened at the end of God of War 3 versus where we are now. You'll notice that Kratos, for one, is not dead. as for the end of God of War 3. Mild spoilers, but at this point in time, you really should know the ending of God of War 3. It's so epic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they do sort of have this clever way of saying why Kratos is back in the game. Obviously, for reasons we won't spoil. But in bringing Kratos back, they've also changed mythologies, which is such a bold move.
Yeah, it was super exciting. I mean, opens so many possibilities. Even when, like as I was going through the game, you want to see, okay, so what have they done with this, and what have they done with that, and it just keeps you wanting to explore more and more of the world.
I want to see what Thor looks like. I want to see what Loki looks
Exactly.
like. All these possibilities like it's so well done.
Yeah, and like earlier we just did touch on like these impactful moments a bit. I felt that like the first time I played this game, when this scene first came up already, it's one of those slower moments